Good evening. Hi, I'm Victoria, and my husband and I are known as the LAPTOP-PRENEURS. Now, we help people to grow their income online, okay? And I just want to say that if you like the information I'm going to provide you now, make sure to subscribe and join our tribe, okay? Comment, like, and subscribe, okay? Now, I'm going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. Now, my husband and I have always worked together, and we work very well together. I've been very fortunate. We've had a brick and mortar health food store. We have done a lot of network marketing, and we have done affiliate marketing together. So as a couple, we've worked really good. But I know I've had up close as well as far away, I've had a lot of men and women that had challenges because they had a non-supportive spouse or significant other. And that can be hard. And I empathize with that, and I sympathize with it. And I had a situation a while ago, and it was a young lady who was a married woman and also a mother. And she wanted to be business partners with Eric and I. And her husband was had a lot of money financially. There was no problem there as far as him helping her out financially to get started. But he told her, if you're going to do this thing, you've got to find the money and you've got to do it yourself. And at the time I thought, God, that's very hostile, or that's mean or rude. Why would he not just hand her the money? And we knew he had it. And why does she have to go through all these challenges? And my mother used to always tell me there's two sides to everything. And so I couldn't understand why she was going through all these challenges trying to get the money together. And I thought, wow, that's a lot of negativity. But as the story went on, one of the shoes fell off, as they used to say. It's an old Southern term. And eventually I got to see the full picture and found out what happened. The situation is, every time she did a business, she never followed through. She was always starting and stopping. She wasn't consistent, and she always blew a lot of money, okay? So what it was is, he didn't trust her. And rightfully so, because she never did what she said she was going to do. It was a lot of lip service, but no action behind it, okay? And at first I thought, well, that doesn't seem fair. But I have to remind everybody, a lot of times you don't know who's watching you. People are watching you. They're looking, I mean, your actions speak so loud they can't hear what you say. So the thing is, sometimes the only thing they can see is what you're doing. Are you running with your business? Are you walking, or are you standing still? Yeah. So they don't know what you're doing unless you show them what you're doing, okay? So I want to first start by letting you know you cannot control another person's attitude about your business, about your goals and dreams, and about what you do. But what you can do is you can control how you handle you and how you respond to that and what you do with your business, whether it's online or brick and mortar. It doesn't matter. How do you respond? How are you focused? Okay? So first and foremost, I'm going to start with some bullet points. First of all, do you show up and show out? Does this person see that you're committed to get on your webinars? Do they see that you actually go to a meeting? Do you actually work your business? Are you involved? Are you all in? Here you are, you're saying, well, they're not supporting me, but are you all in? Are you all in? Okay? Also, too, are you focused? Because no matter what's going on, if a person sees your focus and they see your conviction and your passion, they may not jump in with you, but they're going to at least be inquisitive enough to check out what you're doing because you believe in what you're doing through your actions. Okay? Make sense? Also, too, are you committed? Are you a person that every time you start something, you stop, start, stop, start, stop? And they're probably thinking, well, is this just another hobby they're doing? Think about it. Let's be real here. Do you treat everything like a hobby and say you're going to do a business? Also, you got to also keep in mind that when you're doing a business, you're starting little, but you're learning. But also, too, you've got to be consistent with whatever you're doing. You've got to show through your actions that you really do believe in what you do. And then eventually, when they do see checks, they're going to say, wow, whether it's a male or female, because I've seen it on both sides, they're going to say, now, if that individual can get this by themselves, what could we do as a couple if we're running together? Wow. They're going to say, oh my God, we can really do this. We can double time. So that's why and I look back at that lady, and she did eventually find the money. He was challenging her. He didn't say it, but he was challenging her, because if you want something bad enough, you'll find the money and the time for it. And that's what he did. Her husband was a businessman already. He had a business. But his wife kept saying, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do this. She never followed through. So eventually she found the money. And it forced her, by the way he handled it initially, I don't know if that was his plan, it forced her to really put some skin in the game. So the thing is, for those of you out there that have non-supportive spouses and significant others, check yourself out. Have you been committed? Are you all in? Are you committed? Do you show up and show out? Are you so focused that you're in the zone? Woo! You're so in the zone to the point that they would have to check out what you're doing. And God forbid if you get some checks, then they're going to be like, wow, let me check this thing out thoroughly. So check yourself out. You stay focused. You be a person of commitment. You be consistent. That's a thought. And you do what you have to do. And it's amazing when you do what you do, people not only respect you, but yeah, I got to say the big T word, they trust you. Yeah, they do. And it's sad when people can't trust you because you've been so inconsistent, up and down, up and down, up and down, and you haven't followed through on anything you've done. So next time when you start complaining, or you say my non-supportive spouse or my non-supportive significant other, think about your action. Now, if you liked all the information I just provided, be sure and join our tribe. Subscribe to our tribe, commit, like, and subscribe, okay? And also, too, check out and hit that number, hit that check down there, the #1 money-making system. And we believe in it completely. Be sure and hit that. It's the money-making, the #1 money-making system. And on that note, my favorite tagline, and everybody knows me for it, the biggest nation is procrastination, for sure.